the video you've all been waiting for. What is up, people? It's your boy Hidden Legend, and I'm back again with another cool video for you guys to watch and tune in. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like button and subscribe and help be a part of this channel growing. I just want my channel to grow and I want more people to watch my videos. But for today's video, I'll be talking about which superhero trilogy is the best. Now, shout out to Spidey Marvel. You know, he shares a lot of great posts because it's just really cool posts. Shout out to him because he gave me the idea of making this video. So I was on Instagram one day scrolling down and I saw, you know, which movie trilogy is the best, and I really thought about this actually because I was thinking about doing a video, and then I was like, I should do a video on this one because I know I can actually talk about this. So that was that. So anyway, let's get straight to it. As you guys know, I love superheroes. I love my Spider-Mans, I love my Black Panthers, I love my Marvel, you know, I love them. DC, Marvel, great. But what you guys don't know is that I have a lot of knowledge about superheroes. And for me, I really didn't need to actually watch any of these movies, trilogies. I didn't have to because I can literally break it down to you guys right now on the camera. Okay, for Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man 1 came out in 2002, Spider-Man 2 came out in 2004, Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007, Batman Begins 2005, The Dark Knight 2008, The Dark Knight Rises 2012, Captain America The First Avenger 2011, Captain America Winter Soldier 2014, and Captain America Civil War 2016. Broke all of the trilogies down, the years they came out and the years the movies of the trilogies came out. So, and happen to know that they all have 3 movies, and it's rare for a trilogy to really have over 3 movies, to be fair. Like, the longest movie trilogy has to be Fast and Furious because they have 9 movies. 9! I think they almost have 10, but they have 9 movies. So it's really hard to continue a trilogy full of movies. But anyway, in this video I'll be talking about my favorite, which one stands out the most and which one's the best. So bear with me, guys. So first is Captain America. Captain America, love the hero, he's great. And in movies, let's talk about him in movies. In movies, he's not my favorite, but he's really good. Like, he doesn't stand out. I think my favorite in the movies has to be Iron Man, because Iron Man he's the guy. Like, he's the goal of everything. He's the leader. But he's not really my favorite, Captain America. Captain America is a great hero. I know Captain America problems, but I just don't think the first movie was really that good. I think other movies. So that's my thoughts on the first movie. Second movie, Winter Soldier. Not too better than the first one, because normally the second movies always stand out. Sometimes they flop, sometimes they really do good. Like Shrek movies, the second one did good. But anyway, the second one was alright. The second one was okay. The Winter Soldier, they were going against Bucky. You know, Black Widow was in it. It was even Shield. You know, Nick Fury was in it. It was okay. It was alright, but is it way better than the first one? Nah, I think only a little bit. But the best one out of this trilogy was Captain America Civil War. Captain America Civil War, I remember when it came out back in 2016, everyone went nuts. When they saw Spider-Man, they went nuts. Everyone went nuts. They went crazy. And I can understand why. This movie was really good. Wasn't the best of Marvel, but overall the best one for Captain America had to be Civil War. Civil War had to be the best one because obviously a lot of characters, great action, and there's a great storyline. I like how Captain America versus Iron Man. I like, you know, seeing that fight. It was pretty good. Seeing Spider-Man and seeing, you know, Black Panther being introduced, and they done it through Captain America instead of doing another Avengers movie, which is really good. So I'm gonna give this whole movie trilogy from the first Avenger to the Civil War, I'm gonna give all of this a silver. I'm gonna give it a silver because the first one wasn't too good. The second one was a little bit better, but the third one was pretty good. but I'm gonna give it a silver. I love this character. I love Chris Evans playing this one. I think he did a great job, and I think he just did his best really with the character. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie a silver. So let's dive off to Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spidey. Let's dive off to Spidey. Now, Spider-Man Spider-Man is my favorite. Hands down, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I love this guy. I love this hero. I love Peter Parker, Spider-Man. I think the origin story is the best movie origin story. Imagine a teenager being bit by a spider, having these powers. It's pretty precise, it's pretty good. And I've always liked Spider-Man, really. I've never really hated or, doubted Spider-Man. He was always been my favorite, and he will be my favorite forever. Let's talk about the character. Now, the character is great. Peter Parker, he's a nerdy guy, he's a nerdy kid. He doesn't get what he wants. And him being bitten by the spider and becoming Spider-Man, he gains confidence, He can actually, be cocky. He can be the kind of like bully in a way when he's Spider-Man. And that's great. And the character overall, this character is great. I love Spider-Man, as I said already. But let's talk about him in movies. Now, Tobey Maguire is the first Spider-Man in the movies. Now, they do use Spider-Man back in the 70s, but they weren't official. Those were just TV shows. But coming into the early 2000s, they picked Tobey Maguire, and they done a great job. This is different from Captain America because they could have picked anyone else, but they just pick Chris Evans. I kind of feel like for Spider-Man, they had to pick Tobey Maguire because I don't think anyone at the time could really play Spider-Man so well as Tobey Maguire. So they done a great job with that. They picked the right actor. I think it was James Franco was supposed to play Spider-Man, but they dropped that down. He dropped that down because I don't think he would have done a great job. But they done a great job picking Tobey Maguire to play Spider-Man. The character, in movies, Peter Parker's great. Peter Parker, he acts nerdy. The first one, the second one, he acts really nerdy. He acts like he doesn't know what he's doing, He likes this girl, Mary Jane, and he just wants to go out with her. And he gets bitten by the spider. They have Peter Parker, but for the Spider-Man part, not really. I feel like the movie was missing a couple of things about Spider-Man. They were missing his cockiness, his nerdiness, his confidence part, and that's what Andrew Garfield done really well. They were able to portray Andrew Garfield pretty well with the Spider-Man. But the Peter Parker was okay, which in my opinion, his Peter Parker was underrated. But the Tobey Maguire one, his Peter Parker was great, but his Spider-Man wasn't too great, and it left a problem. The villains, the first villain, great, pretty funny actually. The first villain was actually pretty funny. I actually enjoyed the first villain. He was really good. Second, Dr. Octopus, vicious. He was all what a villain needed. The third one wasn't too good, and that's why this movie trilogy at the end, the third one kind of spoiled it in a way because the third one wasn't too good. People weren't really impressed by the third one, but they made a mistake, and I'm sure they learned from their mistake, and it's over now. But the third one wasn't too good. The third one wasn't so good, but that's that. So the best one out of all these three is Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is the best one because it's drama. It's emotion. You can feel the emotion. You can feel Peter Parker changing. And that's why the third one is the second one is the best. Dr. Octopus, great. His relationship with Mary Jane, great. Him losing his powers, him gaining his... So, actor Tobey Maguire done a great job. He's pretty much the best one out of all, to be fair, with Peter Parker. The movie was great. The best one is Spider-Man 2, but overall, for this one, I'm gonna give this one a silver, just like Captain America. The movies one on point. The first one, funny, great. Second one, brilliant. Third one, not really. But for me, if you want my opinion about it, the third one wasn't even that bad, to be fair. The third one wasn't even that bad. But it didn't build up. It didn't make sense. That's why they couldn't make a fourth one, because the third one didn't make sense. So that's that for that. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a silver. The best one, Spider-Man 2. Great. So we're coming to the last one, and Batman. We're coming to Batman now. The last hero on this trilogy thing. Let's talk about Batman. What do I think about Batman, the character? Batman 2 is one of my favorite characters. For DC, he's the best. I love Batman, have no problems with him. Batman's great. And let's dive off. So the character, Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is great. I love Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's origin story. It's really emotional, and I like how he uses pain. Losing both of your parents is not easy. It's not. I say he's the best, and him as Batman is great. The fact that he has no powers makes me even more stronger. Him in movies now, Christian Blade. They picked him really, really well, because Batman, he's had many movies in the 90s. He had many movies, and they picked Christian Blade well. Christian Blade done a great job in portraying Batman. Him in movies, and he just done a great job. He smashed out the park, Christian Blade, with this Batman. Let's talk about the movies. The first one, Batman Begins. Batman Begins 2005. I like that movie. I remember watching it, and it was a little boring at the beginning, but I eventually understood the movie. Scarecrow was a great villain. Love Scarecrow. Love that movie. And yeah, the second one was really good. The second one was a masterpiece, because that Joker, the late Heath Ledger, he done a great job in that movie. The Joker, as always, was stupidly funny, stupidly evil, and very vicious. Done a great job with picking the villain, picking the right person to play the villain. Done a great job. Third one, Dark Knight Rises. Bane, I believe his name is. Yeah, Bane. Bane, very, very vicious as well. But overall, which one is the best? The best one out of the Dark Knight trilogy has to be the second one again. The second one is the best one. I say the second one is the best one because it basically has all the things a villain needs as Joker. This Joker is really good. This Joker is really evil, and the villain is supposed to be evil. They done a great job with the villain. Batman was really good in it. The action was, great. That's why it stood out from Batman Begins and the third one. It stood out the most. This one was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So the best one is the second one, and overall, I'm gonna give this movie a gold. This movie gets a gold because Christian Blade done a massive. He done a way better job than Ben Affleck. Way better job. Christian Blade done a great job as Batman. He had the voice, he had the attitude, and that's why I say this one was the best one. So let's conclude. So I've spoken about Captain America. I've spoken about Spider-Man, Spidey. I've spoken about Batman. Which trilogy is the best? Drum roll. The best trilogy? The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is the best trilogy. Like, The Dark Knight has everything a superhero movie needs. Batman, honestly, the Batman here is the best.